and surf and scuba and sandals and shorts. Sandals and shorts. And surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California. And sand and sand and sailing and sand and sailing. Sandals and shorts. And surf and scuba and sand and sailing and sailing and soccer. San Diego, and sailing and soccer. sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and sand and scuba and sand, sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. Sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing, sand, sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sand and sand and sailing, sand and sailing, sand and surf and scuba and sand and sailing, sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. Sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing, surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. Soccer. San Diego. Sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California. Sandals, sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego. Soccer. sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California. San Diego, California. San Diego, California. Sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings and welcome to another night here at Mission Bay High School for some UPSL action between San Diego Internacional in the blue and City SC San Diego in the white with blue trunks. My name is Tony Sanchez along with Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor, part of San Diego Punto Fútbol, San Diego's #1 soccer outlet, covering all sorts of soccer in the city. San Diego Wave, San Diego FC, and above. UPSL action. Chiva, we are back for the first time this season together, I think. How are you?
It's not the first time together this season, but good to be back here with you, Tony. Nighttime now. The time changed. So it is dark by 5 p.m. now. So good to be here. San Diego Internacional have a chance to lock in second place and secure a bye week in the playoffs with a win here against City SC.
Couple days ago, City SC and SD Internacional, as there's going to be a handball not called. It's going to be a throw-in. City SC, the rival to San Diego Internacional in Open Cup play, the second round of Lamar Hunt Open Cup Tournament, the 2024 version of this, the longest running tournament of soccer in the world. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago, and San Diego Internacional was victorious in that, moving on to the next round. But this has UPSL League implications here in Mission Bay High School as we welcome you from across the multiverse, as City SC is looking like the offensive power here, as Daniel Straukas there in the midfield does really well. I hope it's not. We're going to go ahead and do the lineup as provided by head coach Matt Palpalatok. Matt Palpalatok in goal has John Neves, who has seen action for the absent Evan Stoll. ¿Quién sabe qué le pasó?
Wedding season, I've heard.
Wedding season, got it, for the great and powerful goalkeeper Evan Stoll. Then you're going to have Ollie, number 17, on the right back position. Brent Zuniga with a number 2 as he's about to watch that ball cross him right there. Number 2, the captain. And Daniel Straukas. Danny is, as you have a foul not called against Curtis. Not Curtis.
Brent Zuniga.
Brent Zuniga. One time I called him Curtis, and it just stuck clearly up until right now. Then you have Marcelo Ciota, number 15, as a left back, as City SC's keeps moving forward with a very, very offensive mindset right here.
I'm going to correct that one, Tony. Marcello is what I heard. It's the pronunciation. Marcello.
Oh, well, we're in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the land of pronouncing your name as it should. So Marcello, apologies for that. We're going to go ahead and get into some background for him. I want to see on the UPSL website a Italian flag is all I'm saying.
100%.
We're going to go ahead and look that up. Center defensive mid, Ernesto Milian with a number 11. Then you have center mid with Connor Stewart, number 5. Number 9 is Kevin Capas. We've seen some good performances from Capas in that position, as well as San Diego Internacional puts numbers forward. Here's a good opportunity here inside of the box, and a shot that gets blocked, deflected. No call for a penalty, even though there was some appeal by the Inter players. And the attack for SD Internacional, Garrett, number 16, Spencer, 19, and number 3, the Frenchman, Sandro, coming in the left wing position. Tell you right now, it's more back and forth already than we saw in the Open Cup game. I think everybody was a little bit nervous on that, not to make a mistake. Aerial coverage is brought to you in part by PB European Imports. You have a vehicle that needs a tail light replacing, you can go ahead and get that checked out at PB European Imports. Ask for Coach Alex for help. That's PB European Imports, as the aerial coverage from San Diego PD comes in to witness this corner kick for City SC San Diego that does not prove fruitful as a counterattacking opportunity here, 2v2. Waiting for some help. The cavalry now. Now on the right-hand side. Garrett looking for somebody in the middle, looking for Luke the Juke Rayleigh. Excuse me. Luke the Juke Rayleigh's position. That's Spencer. Spencer in the number 19 there in the middle.
Yeah, from what I heard is that Luke the Juke is still out injured.
Yeah, we saw Luke Rayleigh being a participant in the first half and scoring a goal in the 2-1 effort against City SC San Diego in Open Cup. And came off in the halftime. Again, just fitness not being the best, but he was able to go ahead and muster a performance that put this team forward into the next round of the 2025 Lamar Hunt Tournament. There's 2 helicopters. You know something's good when there's 2 helicopters above the 5 freeway.
Great ball here.
I want to say, everybody, thank you for everybody who's checking in the chat, checking in on YouTube through San Diego Football, Eric Lara, and of course, the powerful, the great, the soon-to-be, if negotiations prove fruitful, soon-to-be hopefully part of San Diego Football. 609 Soccer in the chat saying, hola, sí. Season's greetings to the great and powerful 619 Soccer doing amazing work on their Instagram page as San Diego Internacional is taking this decibels down a little bit. The energy output from the beginning has been calmed. Now having a little bit more possession, seeing the ball back to Neves, goalkeeper.
Yeah, Tony. So this game is very interesting because City SC still has a game in hand. So they're sitting right now in second place. If San Diego Inter wins, they move up to second, bumping City SC to third, and East Lake stays in second, and Inter would be in first. But then with the last game that they would still have to play, which they're most likely going to win, City SC would go up to first place.
That's correct. Looking at the UPSL SoCasal Premier Division standings as of right now, East Lake Soccer League, as we're mentioning, is in first place, City San Diego. Then third place, San Diego Internacional. Rebels SC in fourth, Sporting San Diego. As City SC is looking for a ball that's going to hopefully try to down that helicopter. That is a big no-no. You can't do that. That's going to be a goal kick for San Diego Internacional. Sporting San Diego in the fifth place, and then Atletico Elite FC 6th, Southwest SC in 7th. The sibling club, City SC Temecula, in 8th place. FC Balboa in 9th, and Crack Internacional. That's Crack. C-R-A-Q. Crack Internacional in last place.
I don't think they won a single game this season.
It seems like they have won one game.
Oh, against Balboa.
We'll have our research department look into that a little bit later when the time is more pertinent. Probably never.
Yeah, so again, I mean, would they win here, San Diego Inter would secure the bye week of the quarterfinals and go straight into the semifinals. They do have a game the 17th of November here at Mission Bay High School for another round of the Open Cup. So that should be exciting for them, as that is definitely an important game to keep marking your calendars.
Mark my calendars, indeed. Great, excellent work here by Garrett on the right wing, utilizing that body, that speed. It's going to be called back for a foul. The capacity crowd here asking for a booking already in the 10th minute. I don't think they're going to get that right now, but this is a field, and this is an area that's seen a lot of action in terms of bookings. We've seen a game with 5 red cards here against San Diego Inter. Not against San Diego Inter, against a team that was playing San Diego Internacional a couple seasons ago. I was going to go.
Tickets were not made available in the visiting side of the bleachers.
Absolutely, as a good goalkeeping intervention there from the City SC San Diego goalkeeper. No, absolutely. Just capacity crowd, not a soul can fit here for San Diego Internacional. Your girlfriends and possibly boyfriend. Their favorite soccer team.
We have an injured player on the other side of the field for City SC.
Yeah, we saw some action over on that right-hand side. The furthest from the camera side. As the player begins to walk it out. South side, walk it out. East side, walk it out. North side, walk it out. That's Snap Your Fingers, Chiba. That's a different... It's a different song. Same era. But wrong.
Yeah, my boy.
It's all good. We actually figured out what happens when you're not here with camera. Some excellent camera work from our CEO of San Diego Football.
You were doing camera work, Tony?
Absolutely not. It's no way it could have been that smooth. Last game we saw here. For San Diego Internacional. Spinning effort there by Spencer. No foul called here. Referee letting the players play. Giving some space. Being very considerate there, very mindful, very demure tackling as well.
Nice slang, Tony.
Be part of the conversation. Follow us on Instagram, on X/Twitter/ our own website. That's sandiego.futbol for the latest on soccer, anything here in San Diego. That's indoor, that's outdoor, that's street soccer. Congratulations to San Diego FC's, as an offside gets called here. Congratulations to San Diego FC's envoys, who placed third in the ISFA Street World Cup yesterday in Riga, Latvia. We were the commentary team here locally for the regionals and the nationals. Not able to make the Riga, Latvia flight, but congratulations to everybody who made that trip. Here's an opportunity for San Diego Internacional to move forward. So far, it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of fumbling in the midfield as Neves is coming out to collect this ball.
Danny here. We're looking to get something with the long ball.
It's incomparable. Brent Zuniga, the most experienced player, I'd say, that San Diego Internacional currently has. Here for the love of the game, but also because he's darn good at it.
Right now, it seems that SD Inter just, making a mistake here. It seems like they don't have a player that is there to control that midfield, Tony. Their holding midfielder kind of loses the ball a little bit as we get a good chance here.
Moving numbers forward, sending them out to sprint over on the right-hand side. That is Garrett Heine. Heine. Hain. We'll ask in the break. Halftime show provided by San Diego.Futbol, as we had some of the players on a couple of weeks ago. I left it playing for the Open Cup. I didn't realize that, first of all, that the time has stopped.
Great slide tackle here by City SC.
It's going to be a ball for SD Internacional over on the right wing side. It's going to be Garrett's side. We just say it in Spanish. Garrett Heine. Quick play between two players. Getting dispossessed there. Still a chance for Inter. That was Milian. Trying to go in between a couple players. And Inter not having the best performance right here as a team. There's plenty of options to go ahead and look elsewhere for the pass and get rid of the ball earlier. And City SC is not necessarily taking advantage of those opportunities, but if this continues, it's only a matter of time before Inter pays and City SC San Diego can get on the score sheet on the board. Struckus. Ollie trying to go in between two players. Still maintaining possession. Here comes Inter. Inter moving inside of the box, looking for numbers to cross inside. A great intervention there. Sticking the leg to poke the ball away for a throw-in for San Diego Internacional. But that was going to be a chance for SD Inter to get out of a point-blank shot.
Yeah, and that was number 19, Spencer, the striker for tonight for San Diego Internacional.
Spencer Hoyle having 7 goals so far this season, according to the UPSL website. That is the official tally as of right now. We'll see if that changes. We'll even see if that's correct. We've seen a couple of errors this season for the UPSL website, not being necessarily corrected. That's Garrett. A chance there to do a backheel pass, but instead it was a backheel control. It was a dead ball situation. Great dispossession there in the midfield. Player goes down, and that's going to be a foul. Looked like advantage could have been given, and if not, perhaps a yellow card, but no card is out right now. I think there was a chance to give advantage there.
I think so too, Tony. And I mean, the ref decided to just blow the whistle. And usually if you don't give the advantage and you stop the game, it's because you're going to give a yellow card, but no card has been given here.
That is correct. That is true. Referee having a couple words with the player that had that infraction.
Una más y te saco la amarilla.
Absolutely. Very early here on the first half of play between San Diego Internacional and City SC San Diego. UPSL SoCal South Premier Division action at Mission Bay High School. Looking at a crisp 62-degree
Yeah, Kevin lining up here.
night.
Sandro lining up to hit the ball as well.
Sandro Capas. That's Sandro with a cross inside the box. That gets deflected out. Here's another chance. Flag stays down. Cross inside. What a stop by the goalkeeper with one hand. The ball still inside of the box, and there's still danger and miscommunication there. But what a great initial stop
What
there.
a save there, Tony. Just saving your team from going down of a dangerous play and then just managing to get that rebound and keep control of it. Tony, as a goalkeeper yourself, you know that was a great save, right?
100%. That was a reaction save. His body was already going one way and had enough to stop his momentum and reach out to his right-hand side in order to go ahead and stop that ball from going in, and then eventually recovering it, scooping it up, making sure it is absolutely safe. But this can open the floodgates here for San Diego Internacional as they put numbers forward, and this ball is going to go ahead and travel into the, ¿cómo se llama? Recostado en español, en inglés. The laying goalkeeper.
You're asking me
Yeah, that's,
for an English term.
that is San Diego Punto Fútbol.
Qué chistoso. Haha. Mistake here from Brent. You don't see those every day.
I'd say it was a multi-layered mistake as the referee says no. That's a couple of instances here where City SC could have potentially been given a foul there. Referee says no. Now it's going to be a throw-in for City SC San Diego. I wouldn't say that was much of a mistake by Brent as it was by the entire core of defensive core in that area who let
Yeah, I
that
agree.
ball bounce with nobody near it. Don't put your players and teammates in that situation. As we look into the bench, we got 4 substitutes here. We got Lucas, Pedro, and Mikey. Oh, it's Pedro Godamar.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
think we have
return.
7. I just didn't get the other 3.
We'll get that information if they decide to be used by Coach Matty Palpalatok. Mark Benito Cruz. That is Mark Cruz, number 12. He's a lethal striker here, known legend in the UPSL. A couple seasons ago, he was actually the highest scorer in the entire season. As a mistake here, trying to get the ball cross over to the right-hand side, over to Sandro, to the left-hand side to Sandro, as they now recuperate, moving forward, utilizing the wings. Haven't really played down the middle so far, but we'll see if this proves to be fruitful. Sandro was trying to go in between 2 players, Frenchman.
There's a couple of times where Ernesto, number 11, center defensive mid for San Diego Inter, just gives off a bad pass and gives it to the opposing side. I mean, as the 6th, the holding midfielder, you can't be really making those mistakes, but otherwise it's going to cost your team. Definitely got unlucky a few times already.
As there's traffic in the midfield right there. It gets cleared up, clearing up that jam. Now opening it up over to the right-hand side, Garrett. Garrett looking for a shot that gets deflected by the goalkeeper. That's exactly what you want in that situation. Player goes down. Referee says no. Play on. Hits the photographer in the back over there.
One thing for sure is this referee's letting them play, Tony. He's not calling anything soft in a way, but he's definitely letting them play. We've seen some for City SC on the other side that could have been called, and he's letting them play. So far, I like the refereeing.
Yeah, let them play. Make sure everybody's still safe at the end of the day.
Especially in a game that has a lot of weight on it. I mean, you're talking about securing a bye week for playoffs.
It's exactly what's at stake here.
Again, if you're Eastlake, you're watching this game because, I mean, depending on the result, you either get the bye week or you don't.
Ese botón no existe. Throw in here.
Wow,
qué clase.
Clase, coach. Wow. Metas al juego, coach.
I don't think there's an age limit for the UPSL, so, I mean.
There's not. Captain for San Diego Internacional is up there, too.
yeah, he is. The youthful Brent Zuniga is about to have an intervention here, about to touch the ball.
Dude probably works at 2 a.m. tomorrow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
That guy works at 2 a.m. And then is still here.
And makes practice every time.
That's the hustle.
And love of the game.
That's the loyalty, and that's the respect that John Cena requires in order to go ahead and be who he is. And what we see here, as opposed to John Cena, is Brent Zuniga.
It's first WWE reference. Right? Someone take a shot whenever you hear one. It's a little drinking game.
Just promoting. Has a mistake here once again. Moving forward.
Ernesto just keep not having the best game so far.
Throw in here by Ollie. I wonder if Ollie has a other real name.
Ollie, I think his name's Oliver.
I mean, a ver si está en la lista, porque no está, pero aquí estamos. Aquí viene San Diego Internacional. Sigue con la presión. Esférico que va con el arquero que se resbala. Just to let our viewers know at home, the current pitch that you are watching right now is more sanctioned. It's allowed to be played on. It is safe for players, as opposed to the $300 million absolute disgrace in Mission Valley that's called Snapdragon Stadium. San Diego Wave had to travel to Kentucky and now play the final game. Has a chance here. Well done by Neves coming out bravely. Strzok is asking for the ball immediately to restart play. But I'll tell you right now, this venue here, Mission Bay High School, is not a $300 million venue. It does use turf, which is not the preferred surface for pretty much anything.
But at this point, it looks a little safer to play on.
Absolutely. So shout out to Mission Bay High School's groundskeepers. San Diego Internacional could have welcomed, or Mission Bay could have welcomed
San Diego Wave.
San Diego Wave, NWSL side, save themselves a triple figure, as I found out, triple figure fine for doing that. As Inter moves forward, and there's one thing that Inter's done very well this game so far, it's give the ball away. They've done a fantastic job of not keeping possession. But fortunately for them, neither has City SC San Diego.
Yeah, this game, you look at it, if you haven't been paying attention at all this season, you really think to yourself, wow, this is really the second and third place team? So far, it has not been pretty for either side.
I want to give a shout out to everybody who's watching on the live stream. Jay Stewart, love the live stream and announcers. If you could loosen up the camera, pan controls a little.
I've asked my boss for a new tripod.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Great ball here.
It's going to go into the camera. Cameraman seeing a lot of action back there.
Naivaro.
Naivaro. But we will definitely work on that, Jay Stewart. If you want to go ahead and buy one of the San Diego Punto Football shirts that are coming out.
We'll drop our Amazon wish list soon. Follow us on San Diego Punto Football.
Go ahead and do that. AMAC, Vamos Inter. Shout out to everybody who is watching. Clearly unable to get tickets to this capacity crowd event here. It's going to be a no call from the referee. You know what? Again, let it happen. I like what I'm seeing. Just make sure that player safety is fine and tempers don't flare up here as we're moving in to the latter half of the first half. Scoreless here at Mission Bay High School. 0-0 UPSL action. Third place, San Diego Internacional trying to get themselves a quarterfinal bye with a victory here. City SC has a good 1-2 give and go. Right here, that goes into the foot and out for a goal kick for City SC. San Diego. That's Brent Zuniga up in the air, always commanding. Oh, we got a little smiley from Jay Stewart. Yay. That smiley's like, here.
Love you, Jay.
That's my contribution. No shirt. We'll have that link here in a bit. Just check it out. San Diego Football. That's San Diego .football. F-U-T-B-O-L. That's right. That is the name of the website. No .com. San Diego.futbol. Clearance here by Zuniga. Going to be a throw-in for City SC San Diego. A good chance here is going to end up being a corner kick for SC. SC who's really calmed down the first 5 minutes where they were hustling and a bustling.
Get the ball, home team. Get up and go get the ball. Come on.
As supporter section from either side is getting a little rambunctious. Corner kick here. Corner kick that leaves the area of play, the box, which isn't typical there. Maybe that. Oh, great play getting the ball.
Pedrito Godomar.
Pedrito. Oh, Peru all the way. It's a technique that's learned in the Andes Mountains.
Tony, what can I say? The job listing's still out there for ball boy here at Mission Bay High School to help San Diego Internacional. Interviews have gone pretty bad so far, but
Just pretty bad.
yeah, the position's still open for a reason all season long. Fans are also welcome to apply.
If you want to be the new ball boy for San Diego Internacional, go ahead and forward your resume over to SD Internacional's Instagram page. That is SD Internacional, I-N-T-E-R, and then Nacional, the Spanish version, on Instagram. Check them out. Give them a follow. It's SD Internacional, your girlfriend / boyfriend / pet, perhaps. It's their favorite soccer team.
Risky pass there by Danny Strogas, but successful and a mistake here from
It's almost a game of
Marcelo.
hot potato here.
Marcelo.
Who doesn't want the ball?
That's kind of what they're playing. It has been San Diego Internacional with the most dangerous play so far in the game. And a great stop by City SC's goalkeeper.
And it's the AMAC there saying, Vamos Inter in the chat. City trying to move forward, asking for the ball, asking for the foul from the referee. No foul given.
And we hear the goalkeeper saying, not on that one,
Yeah,
ref.
out of all the ones that could have been called
Played
a
it
foul,
quickly.
you called that one. Heads up play here by City SC. It was a little too heads up even for their attack. And honestly, there's no identity here from either team. There's no necessary set style of play, which could be to the benefit. But here's a good chance here. City SC in defense, doing fantastic there, clearing the ball. It's going to be a corner kick for San Diego Internacional. Internacional.
Llame ya.
This corner kick is brought to you in part by Sprouts Market.
I love Sprouts.
Sprouts Market, if you ever need fresh produce on the go, go
Fresh
ahead.
sandwich.
True. Check out Sprouts Market, not a sponsor of the UPSL or San Diego Punto Futbol. Just a great little mercado. As a corner kick comes in, 3 Inter players there now trying to get some shot on. Hands go to the head. Unbelievable that the ball did not end up either on a hand or inside of the net, but Inter still pressing forward. Tiro centro there. At this point, Inter on the offense, seeing what'll stick. As we see Zuniga there in an unfamiliar area on the offensive side of the ball. Corner. Cross. Nobody's able to touch it. Mistake there by the goalkeeper for City SC. Still in possession of Inter. Cross inside of the box. Another clearance here. Straukas. Putting some patience, putting some thought. Marcelo Ciota. All respect. Connor Stewart there in the beginning of that play, beginning of that motion. That's Connor once again. Controlling it in the midfield now. For a quick second. As possession. See, if that was a drinking game and it's just like every time the ball changes possessions, I don't think we'd have viewers that aren't blacked out. Here's a chance here. Good intervention by the defense. Standing strong. It's going to be another corner kick for San Diego Internacional. This corner kick is brought to you in part by Borders Bookstore. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just doing the ad read. Borders Bookstore.
Still exists?
Somewhere. In partnership with Seattle's Best Coffee. If you want a cup of the best Joe that the Pacific Northwest can provide, Seattle's Best Coffee. Go ahead and check out Seattle's Best Coffee at your local National City Dayton Toyota dealership. That's where you'll find the freshest cup of Seattle's Best Coffee that I found. Corner kick comes in. That's going to be a goal for San Diego Internacional off of the corner. That is number 17. The great and powerful Ollie.
Great cross here, and I mean, amazing finish. And San Diego Internacional goes up 1-0.
We're just checking with VAR, making sure that that is correct before the addition of... Oh, that is correct. Look at that. That is a 1-0 ST Internacional. Who, honestly, if I'm to be honest, no team deserves to score right now.
No, you're not wrong there.
But it's A-okay. Still a lot of game left to go here in the first half, at least. City SC San Diego trailing ST Internacional 1-0. It's going to be a foul called there on the furthest side.
And it's going to be interesting to know how Coach Matty Politok wants to play this moving forward, right? Especially coming to the second half. Do you want to play a little more defensively? We've seen that in the past. Doesn't really work out for a lot of teams on all levels. But, you know, when you're talking about securing a bye week, you kind of will try to do anything as Brent Zuniga just smacks the ball with his hand there.
Absolutely.
After hearing the whistle blow.
Yeah, that's just being in the know. But that was actually 2 fouls that weren't called. Referee played advantage a little early because then the cross came in. Then that could have led into a goal.
And this is a great opportunity for City SC San Diego to answer back on a set piece.
Call me.
Jama Jam.
I must appreciate. Set piece here. And again, in saying that, no team deserved to score in open play at least. We'll see what it means on a set piece here as the ball travels inside of the box. Very well done there by Neves, who on a one-hop bounce is able to corral that ball into his body and starting off really quick here, trying to counterattack over on the right-hand side. SD Internacional moving forward. And that is going to be a no-foul call until it was. Referee says that is a call. Another foul on number 17. Once again, goal scorer Ollie is moving up a little bit more of a right wing-back position.
Yeah, Ollie's definitely putting in a shift right now for San Diego Internacional, getting that goal and then this fast break and getting the foul called on. It's going to be Ernesto here with the set piece. Looks like they're going to go with a straight cross into the box here.
We'll see if there's more set piece magic for SD Internacional. Cross goes in. It's number 11, Ernesto Milan, who's raising his hand up, giving the ball back again. Ball's not going to make it back there. Your Brent Zuniga, captain in defense, asking to stay aware and be alert for the counterattack. Do not allow a counter here, but what is going to be allowed is a goal kick for City SC San Diego. It's trailing here in the first half 1-0. SD Internacional off of a set piece. Goal by Ollie, number 17. Well done there. Great play.
Brent Zuniga winning the header here.
I mean, what's new? Zuniga in the air. They're going to be a
He
dispossession.
also isn't the tallest on the field, so it's always impressive when he wins it. And we do have a San Diego Internacional player, Sandro, getting up slowly, but game on here for Inter.
Advantage given. Everything's A-okay. He's back up on his feet. This is going to be a...
Marcelo lost the ball. Get back on defense, Marcelo.
That is incredibly offensive. I want to apologize for everybody who is watching on the stream for the lack of Ami Mario before that impression. That's another foul. There's going to be a card here now for for San Diego Internacional. It's going to be number 3, Sandro, who gets that call. Referee says, hold up, wait a minute. You got to put on the floor before you push up in it.
Here, Brand telling Sandro to stop the talking. Coach Matty Politok might look into making a substitution. We know Sandro has gotten red cards before. More based on
Dissent
and just getting hot, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. A super talented player that we've seen here. As there was an attempt for a foul there, but Inter move on forward. A great idea there, but not finding a blue shirt. Stewart. Now, Inter have played defensively. A clash there of bodies. As that one's going to be called a foul. I believe it's going to be called an obstruction, but it looked pretty vanilla to me.
Yeah, the way the ref has been calling lately, earlier in the game, I wouldn't expect him to make that call, but City SC here with the shot. Chance for a shot.
Playing relatively quickly, moving inside of the box. Here comes a cross. Neves is able to come back after a deflection. That ball's going to travel inside, but doing very well.
Way to get there from Neves and just quickly reacting and making that save. Could have easily been the tying goal for City SC San Diego. Gonna have a corner here for City SC. Didn't make the contact the attacker wanted. Inter clears it out and a chance for a counterattack. We have a 3-on-1 here if he crosses it to the side.
I need to lift that head, and here's a chance. Good through ball and opportunity. Still going a little bit too far. That was not the best of chances there. It was a 3-on-1. You had Sandro all the way open on the left wing. Some might say that's unbelievable. That's Milan or Milian.
Connor with the ball here. And this just seemed like a play from Inter that they should have put away. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt them.
Zuniga opens it up to Ali. Ali in the midfield. Danny Strakas, Zuniga. Zuniga checking in with Ernesto Milian. All the way back to Neves. Capitan Zuniga. Good triangulation here. Fantastic dummy. Moving numbers forward. 2 players for Inter. Good communication there. Telepathically, Garrett now looking for a cross that gets deflected into the hands of the goalkeeper for City SC San Diego. Zuniga
That's communication there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's able to get there before the ball bounces on the floor, and that's exactly what we just talked about. That creates chaos. That creates a precedent that's not good if you're the defensive team. But now, Strakas inside of the box, looking for somebody to control that. Unable to do so. That's a foul against SD Inter. Or
Capas janking on the player there. Always going to get called on those.
you see in the middle of your screen a player coming over and giving instructions to his coach. Number 44 there having a discussion.
Coach, haz esto.
Por favor, coach.
I love when players think they can be the coach. Seen it at the highest of levels.
Yeah. It happens. Sometimes the players are right, and then that's when I start to question the salary of the coaches. But not here in the UPSL. UPSL, SoCal's Premier Division. There's a pedigree of coaching. Talking about coaches like Keith Miller. Shout out Coach Keith Miller. That's going to be called a foul here for a push on the back. Inter needs to have a discussion about behavior. Making sure we keep our hands to ourselves. Because soccer is fun, mental. That's it. That's it. It's fundamental.
Fundamental.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Long goal kick here for City SC. Brent there to win it.
As always, Capitan Zuniga with a header with the clearance, and there's now a chance, and that ball.
That would have been an assist for Brent.
That would have been an assist, but
Spencer couldn't get it.
it was not the best decision, I have to say. It's either you wait for it a little bit or you just have a better shot. I like to think they looked up into the Saw the goalkeeper out of position and thought, maybe.
And just putting your defender in jeopardy there.
Putting up the numbers, and this is something that SD Inter have to look at. There's 5 players to City SC's 4. It's always a mismatch here. Good turn. Milian. Checking back in. Zuniga. Strakis. Good slide tackle there. Get that ball back. Zuniga. Just turning. And now we're seeing the struggles of SD Inter. We mentioned earlier that they were playing very well on the wings, but when they try to go through the middle, it's just not working for them as of now. Great save here to make sure the ball doesn't exit the final line. Looking for a cross. It's going to end up into a throw-in. San Diego Internacional hasn't been successful through the middle. Been most successful in penetrating the defense for City SC San Diego on the wings. See if they go back to that strategy here in the closing moments of the first half and into the second half. See there, number 11, Ernesto Milian giving instructions and eventually the ball for the throw-in. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Referee decides that's all she wrote. For right meow. City SC San Diego and SD Internacional face off here at Mission Bay High School for UPSL action. It is 1-0 San Diego Inter over City SC. We'll be right back with the second half on San Diego Fútbol. And season's greetings back here for action and the goal for San Diego Internacional. Starting off the second half with a bang and a goal. Making it 2-0, doubling the lead here early. Tony Sanchez from San Diego Punto Futbol, along with Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor from San Diego's #1 soccer outlet, San Diego.Futbol in Mission Bay High School for UPSL SoCal South action between San Diego Internacional and City SC Temecula.
Tony, and it was Ollie again. I believe Ollie scored that second goal again. Ollie with the brace.
Oliver Twisted Oliver, asking City SC, would you like some more? Well, here's some more for you. Giving him a second dosage of a goal. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who is joining us as a potential here mistake, but ultimately ends up being a fortuitous outcome for Danny Straukas.
A good Ollie go.
I wish I could, but he's out of frame. Has a chance here. Great stop. And that's going to be an offsides for Este Internacional. Internacional.
Jama Jam.
This play restarts here for City SC San Diego, who are going to want to get a goal back. They started the first half incredibly energetic, offensive, and dangerous. And slowly, it started coming on back.
Gonna have a goal kick here for San Diego Internacional. I mean, starting out the second half with the goal, can't get any better than that, right, Tony? 2-0, starting out, and now you can kind of calm everything down a little bit and just settle down in the game.
Zuniga here, mistake trying to get that ball passed and cleared. SC with possession now, looking for a cross, a great control. Nobody there to help. The attacking player for City SC who's looking for an outlet. It's a second cross inside the box. San Diego, City SC. And a fantastic play to dispossess here. Que clase. And now Inter moving numbers forward, utilizing the wings once again, successfully finding the wings. That's Sandro, el francés. Only vous français. And an opportunity here for Inter to break down this defense once again. And again, yeah, look, you mentioned, Jiva, best case scenario is a super early goal here for San Diego Internacional.
Great move here by Ernie. Has an open shot here.
What a
Goalkeeper stop, and it's going to be a goal. Offside, Tony.
Offside.
Offsides.
Casi. Tricky.
That would have been a goal by number 16, Garrett. And City SC plays it quickly. Coming into the middle here, but Ernie takes the ball away. Great pass to Spencer. Spencer sends a little too much sauce in those tacos.
Goal kick for City SC Temecula. City SC San Diego. Looking to get the hottest new merch for San Diego Punto Futbol. You can check it at San Diego Punto Futbol/Cantina. Get the official San Diego Punto Futbol jersey. They finally fresh, just tapered haircut there. San Diego Punto Futbol. That's the pre-orders happening now. Get it while you can. Set piece here, going inside of the box. Neves keeping an eye on it. A chance for City SC. No veo. Inter looking for a fast break here. Counter-attacking opportunity. Bit of a whoop, whoop. Ernesto Milian looking to take on 2 defenders there.
Looks like we're going to have 2 substitutions for San Diego Internacional. We're going to have number 6, Ronnie, coming on. Center defensive midfielder. And number 12, Mark Cruz Benito coming on. Tony, you were talking about Mark just being the top goal scorer 2 seasons ago for the UPSL in the nation. It's going to be Spencer coming off. And number 5, Connor Stewart coming on. Number 3, actually, Sandro coming off.
So who you mentioning? It was Mark Benito Cruz and who was his second substitute?
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I believe it's Ronnie Castillo, number 6. Great save by the goalkeeper here. Almost lost it. Or you're definitely putting in 2 players that, if fully healthy, are definite starters for San Diego Internacional. So the team just got a little bit more dangerous as well.
That's Ronnie Argueta. Number 15.
It was Garrett, number 16, that came off, Tony. Garrett, number 16, came off for Mark. Mark's going to be switching over to the left wing.
To the right wing, correct. Unless
We got Ronnie staying in the number 6 spot. It's a center defensive mid. Moving Ernesto over to another center mid position, along with Kevin Capas.
double K. Kevin Capas.
Ball here for Mark, and Mark just takes one on. It's going to be a little too much. Doesn't quite get there.
Playing tag with the goalkeeper there, saying, hey, just letting you know I'm here. Letting you know I am here.
I think 2023, Mark would have gotten there.
Anybody's game here so far, 2-0, historically known as the most dangerous scoreline in soccer. Trying to be a little bit too fancy there. Que pase.
And that's what Mark can do. He finds those open spaces.
The little things. It's the little things. People get amazed by, overhead kicks. They get wowed by 5-star skills, and
It's when you find those open spaces that nobody else sees. That's the real talent.
it's just a little pass. It's just a little pass that makes everything
Just tap
so
it in.
beautiful. Just tap it in. Just tap, go into your home ball. Go home ball.
You're gonna die, clown. Ollie here on the wing.
Just tearing it up. Ollie's just doing a great job tonight. Good give and go. Mark Benito Cruz. Bobbing and weaving between a couple players. City SC needing to get at least one goal back here early because they weren't successful in the entire half to try to score for a tie 1-1 for SD Inter. The task has literally doubled now, as this throw-in is going to be brought to you in part by Happy Gilmore. The 25th anniversary of Adam Sandler's modern classic comedy, Happy Gilmore, featuring great actors such as Rob Schneider, Bob Barker. That's about it.
Connor here with the ball. Looking over on the left side. It's going to be Spence.
As the temperature is dropping to an absolute frigid 60 degrees. Nothing but absolute athletes out there just weathering the storm of... Well, let's get it more accurate. It is currently 61 degrees. It's just
Calorón.
tepid conditions. Still better conditions that you'll find in Mission Valley at Snapdragon Stadium. You're at Mission Bay High School. That's right, a high school has better facilities than a university in Mission Bay. Professional
Great
university.
through ball here.
Fantastic play and a chance here for a goal that does not end in the back of the net. It's going to be a goal kick, but honestly, the most dangerous look that John Neves has had on his goal here. City SC need more of that if they're to try to go ahead and come back.
Give it to number 10 for City SC, the only player following the rules of having your shirt tucked in.
Absolutely. We'd love to see that. Number 10, classic look, classic player. As the song was, he's a classic man.
Augusto.
Correct.
Yeah.
Renato Augusto. Bien Augusto. Fantastic player for Pumas in La Liga MX. Shout out Renato
Leandro
Augusto.
Augusto.
These players have all been inspired by the best of the best. Sergio Almaguer.
Joe Benny Corona.
Wiki.
El Wiki, el Shaggy.
El
Chelito.
Chelis. Ramoncito Morales.
Ramon Ramirez.
Masa Rodriguez.
Hey, you met Masa, huh?
Absolutely, alongside Guli
Great
Peña.
through ball here. It's going to be Neves getting the ball.
Good communication there between him and Dan Straukas. I'm just going to call him Dan from now on.
Big Dan.
That's Dan.
Dan the man.
He's been here long enough.
Has been since day one.
That's Don Dan.
Don Dan.
¿Quién es Don Dan? Don
The
Danny.
ball with Ollie here. Man of the match so far.
So far, unless this ends up being a goal or or a foul just like that. Ollie getting everywhere. He's on the score sheet. He's trying to get on the book, get a booking. Just tremendous effort here by Ollie. This set piece is brought to you in part by the United States voting system. Get out there and vote November, whenever it is, next Tuesday. It's voting day. It is not a national holiday as it is in different countries. You got to make your own time. Go out there and vote. Propositions aplenty. Santiago Punto Fútbol is not affiliated with any single party or enjoys anything other than great football. As wow is correct. This crowd incredibly into the match.
There's a wow on the other side of the field too.
We do see a Fido making its way across the condemned away side.
It's going to be special here with Mark over on the left side.
Mark Benito Cruz quiere para uno, quiere para a dos. He gets the ball back, a shot. Oh, that is going to be a foul. Great, fantastic form on that dive. Whether there was contact or not is not up to me. The referee says yes, but that was a beautiful form for that dive. Clavadote. You know what? At the end, it was a foul.
So far, coming off the field for number 10, Lucas Celadayan. That's not it's Lucas Celadayan. He goes straight over to the free kick. Lining up with the left foot.
Potentially a strategic placement here from Coach Matty Palpalatok.
Saying, hey, Lucas, get in here. Score this banger right now.
Lucas Diaz, 4 goals in the season, according to the UPSL website.
Maybe from some free kicks like this one. We also have Ernesto lining up with the right foot.
Set piece in action. Here comes a shot that goes up and over. So close to hitting a plane that was near. The local aviary commission is not happy about that. Please check the environmentalists. Zuniga. This crowd has a great sense of humor tonight. As a give and go here is a little bit too long for number 11.
I think that might have been offsides had he gotten there as well.
Ernesto Milian getting a little bit more forward in his midfield positioning, as you were mentioning earlier, Chiva. A good play here between 2 players for Inter, but even
Big
better.
Dan getting there in the way.
That's Dan. That's Dan the man.
Into the hands of Neves.
Neves hasn't had a lot of tests so far this match. Give a shout out to great
Kevin with the ball now, giving it over to Spencer. Spencer opening it over to Mark Benito Cruz.
Cruz.
It's always magic when he has the ball on his feet.
Cruz con el amaga se quiere llevar a los 3. No puede. Can't go in between 3 players. Go figure. But ball still in possession for San Diego Internacional. Thinking about it. Cross looking for the second post. A little bit too high. Ball still inbounds. Great effort there, recuperating that after a missed header.
Shout out to Connor playing over at the right back position for Ollie now. Start as a center mid, then a right wing, now a right back.
Multiple nationalities, multiple backgrounds, and multiple positions for these players. San Diego Internacional, as I'd love the camera to catch up. There it is. Internacional.
Jamaja.
Throw in for Inter. It's going to be called a foul here. It's going to be another set piece for SD Internacional, who are looking into what would be and what will be the 12th year of action in history here at Mission Bay High School and in the area of San Diego. This team has seen everything. This team has seen professional teams come and go. They've seen 1904 come and scam a lot of people out of their own money. Then you had Albion. Then you had San Diego Loyal. Then you had, just pick one, an amalgam of various professional soccer teams come through. San Diego SC for the MLS coming in. We'll see how long they last. So far, not as long as SD Internacional. As this ball travels across, almost hit the spectators. As you can see clearly, our photography team and spectator group cannot fit anywhere else in this capacity stadium. Soccer fans.
Frío.
Soccer fans.
Frío. I know it's cold when Tony zips up his jacket.
This jacket's been zipped all day to promote the figure. I've seen a lot of offense so far from City SC in this second half, and here comes a chance for Benito, who tries to control that ball, is unable to. Looking back, Milian. Opening play up. What a great cross. What a great pass here. And a turn and a goal. Goal. San Diego Internacional.
That comes from number 19, Spencer.
That's the Spencer Hoyle.
Make that 3-0 now for San Diego Internacional.
Absolutely. Just checking with Varo. There he is.
Putting the nail in the coffin so far. I mean, there's still plenty of game left, but so far the way it's looking, San Diego is clinching that second place spot.
And now it's definitely a point where, typically you see San Diego Internacional go up 1 goal and then try to be a little bit conservative, pass the ball around, use possession. And for the most part, that's when they get themselves into trouble. But you're at 3-0. You can go ahead and play around with that. You don't have to exhaust all the energy as a pass here across. It gets deflected. It's going to be a corner kick for City SC San Diego. This corner kick is brought to you in part by Garnier Fructis. Great conditioner. Find it in the green bottle at your local Sprouts. If you can't get to your local Sprouts because your vehicle is not working, take it to PB European Imports. PB European Imports, that is going to be located at 1885 Garnet Avenue. Just realized that I've been saying this wrong though for 4 years. PB European and Imports as the cross comes in. That is the same address, same Coach Alex. Guess what? After this cross leaves the play of field for a goal kick, if you can't make it over to PB European Imports because your vehicle is not allowed to be on a California road due to smog laws, which there may or may not be one on your local ballot coming up this next Tuesday. Check it out if you haven't. There isn't. Go ahead and check out Smog Express. That's on Ingram Street here in Pacific Beach. Ask for Alex Jr.
We have a substitution here, Tony, for San Diego Internacional. Kevin Cavas coming off with the number 9, and Mike coming in with the number 18.
Give our boy Pedro some playtime, please.
We're hoping Pedrito gets playing time. Come on, coach.
Don't know if there's anything in the locker room that would suggest otherwise. Okay, buena. Oh,
Mark.
The first touch was great. The second one, all right, let's get rid of the ball as he comes up a little bit. Tocado. Mark Benito Cruz testing out that left foot of his. We have Vamos Inter from Brian Palpalatok, watching from Ang Pilipinas. Time is it in the Philippines? Currently 11:30 a.m. in the Philippines. So good morning, Brian. Magandang umaga sayong Brian Palpalatok. To the San Diego Punto Football Research Department. Always up for the challenge. What a great pan by Chiva to get footage of that foul on Danny Strokis, who comes up a little bit gingerly. This is an Internacional affair, not just on the field, not just online, but in the comment section. Got at least 2 continents being represented in the comment section. That is North America. And I'm trying to figure out what continent the Philippines would be designated to. Zuniga getting fouled.
Tranquilo, viejo. Tiene que trabajar mañana.
Yeah, come on. He has to make a shift at 2 a.m. to do some great work in aeronautics. Not only is he a machine on the field, he fixes and potentially makes machines.
Mark, tranquilo.
Disposing of 3 people and disposing of himself.
That was embarrassing. It happens. Right?
Not to me, Chiba.
Not to you. You're a superstar.
Absolutely. Here comes a low-driven cross looking for number 7 for City SC San Diego. John Neves is able to corral that ball, hug it, and say, it's going to be okay. Zuniga looking for that long ball. It's going to be an offsides here. Dan the man. Dan the man. Making sure that he takes care of business. Goal kick. San Diego Internacional.
Tony, I love when the center back pairing is Brent and Danny. They're just two of the best in the league in that position. I mean, we've seen Danny play everywhere, but he does such a great job playing at the center back position. I know he prefers center mid position, but center back fits him well. I know he runs and he says he doesn't get tired. Let us know in that chat we had on our weekly podcast, Two Balls and a Mic, live every Monday at 8 p.m.
On this same bat channel and same bat time, 8 p.m. San Diego Fútbol on YouTube.
Madre mía, Pedrito Godomar
No way.
va a tener minutos. Pedrito Godomar va a tener minutos.
Señoras y señores, breaking news. It's happening. This is unprecedented. And you know what? They do it. They do it. So that is a sound effect courtesy of San Diego Fútbol for the substitution of Pedrito Godomar.
For Connor coming off. Connor Stewart.
Connor Stewart is coming out. So it's going to be Pedro in the position there.
No la riegues, Pedrito, por
The
favor.
Peruvian, the South American.
One of the-
Alpaca
one of-
power.
One of the OGs. Pedrito Godomar, been here for a while.
You know, Pedrito Godomar actually won a contest for San Diego Fútbol not too long ago, where he
It's
was
a while back, actually.
It was a while. Hey, tranquilo, I know. Where he won himself some libations. I know you don't know what that means, Shiva. So
Yeah, tequila bottle. I know what it
and
means.
to be completely honest, since he's won that giant bottle,
Lost the starting spot.
he really has.
Calm down here. Sorry, Pedro. For what San Diego Fútbol.
We love Pedro. We love
We
seeing.
love you, Pedro. We do.
Is,
Going to be a throw in here for City SC San Diego, who's currently down 3-0.
love to have more context with the players and background for the opposing teams as well. We always welcome the opposing teams to send us their lineups and stories, just so we can share the, the little nooks and crannies that make up this fantastic team in this beautiful sport of soccer here in Mission Bay High School. 3-0 San Diego Internacional. Gonna have a chance, not looking to utilize that left foot. Clearly not preferred by the attacker, number 7, inside of the box. Two players closed in rather quickly.
Pedro. We have the ball here. Brent winning it.
Where do we have the ball,
Over to
Chiva?
Mike. Back to Ernie. Mike losing the ball here.
Oh, not Ernie.
CDSC trying everything they can to try to get one on board.
And look, City SC is fighting. City SC has been doing their job and
Ay, Pedrito, no, Pedrito, tranquilo.
getting a little too excited there. Peruvian power. Clearly just intensity in that header. I mean, whew.
No pasa nada, tranquilos.
Zuniga.
Back to Neves.
Neves. What a pass. Oh, what a turn. Oh, my gosh. My
That was a
goodness.
Great move actually by Ronnie. So we get a ball here over to Mark. Is he going to get there?
Weighted ball stays. Does
Doesn't
not
get
stay
there.
in bounds. Throw in City SC San Diego, who's looking to try to breathe some life into this matchup. 75th minute. Yamerito.
Down to the last 15 minutes of the game.
Hopefully.
I don't think there's much that the refs should be adding. Has it stopped
Honestly,
too
in
much?
this league, I've seen everything, Chiba, so
We
I
have seen everything here.
literally wouldn't put it
Great
past
long
anybody.
ball over
Ah,
the left
qué
side. Pedrito on the 1-on-1 here.
We'll see Pedrito's first defensive action intervention. There he is,
Hey,
Pedro.
Pedro.
No, Pedro Godomar.
Ah, Pedro,
Oh,
otra
there he
pared.
is. ¿Qué haces, Pedro? Somebody help Pedro. Please, somebody help him.
No,
that was
la
not on
perdió
you.
Pedro.
That was not on you, Pedro.
No hagas penal, Pedro. No.
Still
Ah, crack.
calling all white long sleeves.
We're gonna make a highlight reel for Pedro.
That play.
Yeah.
2024.
Great
highlights.
switch. Here's gonna be a late foul from City SC San Diego.
It was a good look, good switch there.
Could have left it playing again.
Clearly, the referee doesn't like advantage.
Marcelo had some space to run with the ball, but now we got Brent over.
Zúñiga. Ah, ¿qué pase? Oh, ¿qué pase? Zúñiga. Ah, entre dos. Haciendo.
Ernie.
Oh, Ernesto.
Haz la mark. Haz la mark.
What a pass. Oh, my God. That was actually a great pass, but it wasn't read correctly.
Mike couldn't get there. ¿Qué pase de Pedro?
Oh, Pedro. Oh, there he is. He knew
Otro
it's
pase
just-
de Pedro.
the passing accuracy of Goldomar right now is through the roof. Give it back to
Don
him.
Omar.
Goldomar, Don Omar.
Godomar. That's Pedro's last name.
I mean, Don Omar actually wrote that song, Salió el Sol, when
Salió el sol.
Pedrito Goldomar came to fruition.
Great caught from Ernie here.
Ernie. Opening it up on the wings. Overlapping run that stopped. In the middle. Two players. A shot that does not go inside. It's going to be a goal kick for City SC. Good play there. SD Inter still looking to be and make offensive moves. 3-0. Todavía. Like even Coach Matt Papalatok has a penny on. Warming up himself. Seeing, hey. I can fancy myself like the old days. The OGs, Zurdo and Barbie came in halftime and interrupted a break to show us a picture of old Matt Palpaltalk. And let me tell you, same guy. Same guy.
Not the best touch here, and a defensive mistake by Marcelo.
And that's going to be called a foul here in favor of City SC City SC San Diego. Going to be an appeal for something further, more than a pedestrian foul.
Look at my sock.
This is my sock.
My sock is right here, ref.
My sock is in pain.
My sock has a hole, ref. Number 44 here, gonna take the free kick with the leg with the ripped sock.
Hey, whoa, that's an aggression.
Maybe it's not hurting too
Replicated.
much.
Replicated the location onto the ref himself. Did you see that? Let's see. Showing the ref, look, that's where I got hit.
Unacceptable.
Having another chat with his manager, coach. It's probably going to be a cross here inside the box. Dangerous set piece. Cross. Shot goes in. Neves having a little difficulty there, and that ball is going to go into the hands of John Neves. It's very difficult to read there the way it was dropping at the end.
That was a great tiro centro.
Yeah, no, it was a good idea.
I don't think the sock was hurting too much.
Was not hurting that much. Speaking of sock and Sockers, San Diego Sockers have moved over to Oceanside, to Front Wave Arena. If you fancy yourself a fantastic 45-minute drive from anywhere in San Diego, you can go ahead and check out Front Wave Arena for San Diego Sockers action. You can find tickets at the arena.
Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California.
Final 10 minutes of regulation here, second half. Que no le cambié en el scoreboard. It's been the first half, of course, apparently. It's the whole time. Oh, there we go. Jahim Rakim, let's go, man. In the comments. It only took us 4 years to perfect the setup.
Yeah.
Brent Zúñiga with a slide tackle there.
¿A dónde vas?
All ball, says the referee.
¿A dónde vas? Dijo Brent. Look at him smiling over to the bench. Saying, you can't pass me.
You shall not pass, said Zúñiga. And not pass they did. Some words here. was a terrible throw in.
Pretty bad throwing. Pedrito Godomar here with an amazing pass.
God,
over to
Godomar.
Mike.
Price of admission just to see. I mean, it's price of admission just to see him on the bench. Let him
100%.
playing.
Spence with the ball here. Over to Marcelo.
Oh, Marcelo doing it all there. Very fortunate.
That's a
Gonna be
foul for sure.
Foul against City SC San Diego.
Show him your sock. Tell him where he hit you.
I don't think he got hit where his sock is because he's wearing pretty low socks.
Yeah, those are low socks.
Those are incredibly low socks.
Does he have shin guards?
I would hope so. Regulation says that they need shin guards.
Pretty low
But
socks.
in the modern game,
It's because he's not that down. Very low sock.
yes.
Switch over here to Big Dan.
There's Dan. Mr. Dan.
Pedro Godomar winning
No,
that
crack.
beautifully.
Crack. No. Coach Matt Palatog is taking notes right now. He's
Pedro Godomar saying, "This is why you put me in, coach." Great ball from Zuniga. Over to Spence.
Spencer utilizing his body, his speed to try to get past the defender, the last defender, and is not able to. Good coverage there by the City SC
Great. Ronnie
player.
taking the ball here.
Dispossession in the last third. A shot that hits the crossbar. That's going to be a goal kick, but adding some spice, some excitement from long range. You love to see that. You
Oh,
love to
Lucas,
see that.
lefty Lucas.
Lefty Lucas.
Were you a fan of Lucas when growing up? The candy?
No, just the limon one.
Ah, gotcha.
The other ones I did not like. Baby Lucas, nope.
Gotcha.
I would always trade those in the piñatas for
Ah.
bocadines or dualines.
That's right. Wow, you like bocadinas?
Yeah. Do you like bocadines?
It's like a little chocolate wafer.
You're a chocolate wafer.
Whoa. Who gets the yellow card?
It's going to be a yellow card here for
Ernesto.
Ernie.
Ernie getting the yellow card. No yellow cards have been given to City SC San Diego. Number 44 taking the free kick down the line to number 13.
Referee says, hey, relax here.
Let me
There's
write
a-
down the name and number, please.
Yeah, come on. And referee says, was it
Number 44
Bert?
sock is looking better, by the way.
Bert or Ernie?
Great cross here into the box. Pedrito Godomar clearing that out.
Everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And never let that ball bounce there.
Tiro que golazo!
What a goal here. Fantastic.
Que golazo!
What a shot from outside of the box. Half volley. Nothing Neves could have done there. But I will say, the defense could have done better. Not let that ball bounce right there like they have a couple times this matchup. They're going to go ahead and punish you. Only took 85 minutes for City SC to figure that out. But you know what? Don't count them out just yet.
Do not do that. Que golazo. Pedro Godomar here with the ball now.
It's definitely a contender for goal of the week
It definitely is.
for San Diego Punto Futbol, where we have goals, gaffes, and grades every Monday at 8 p.m. on this very same YouTube channel.
Competing against Naomi Girma, getting her first couple goals professionally.
She's a defender, though.
She is a
Which
defender.
actually makes it a little bit better, getting a brace in the U.S. women's national team fixture.
That's competing against a UPSL game.
Anybody and everybody can win
100%.
goal of the week. We've actually had Joe Corona win that honor, and immediately after, I asked him, "Hey, how does it feel, Joe, to be named San Diego Punto Futbol's goal of the week?" He said, "What?" Quote.
That was a quote.
What? Shout out Joe Corona.
Did you reach out to my agent? Cross here, cleared by the defender.
¿Qué gente va a tener, vato?
Inter steals it. Mark getting the shot. into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Does get deflected there. Brent calling his own name like a Pokemon.
That was great. Great job, Brand.
And the ball, whoa, almost hits us here in the booth. It's an absolute thankless, dangerous job here.
And the City SC manages to get another one, Tony.
That's going to make it interesting.
It would make it so interesting.
Please make it interesting. With the victory here, San Diego Internacional, if the game was to end right here, right now, getting the 3 points moving forward, what happens, Chiba?
They secure second place and a bye week for the quarterfinals and move on straight into the semifinals for the UPSL SoCal Premier Division.
As we have Daniel Barry Sports highlights. Yo, probably at that goal City SC scored here a couple minutes ago. Maybe restarting that offense. Here's a chance. Now it's going to be a corner kick off of Zuniga's right side. And again, we've seen a goal here this game from this very spot for ST Inter. Coming into the last couple of minutes, both hands goes up. Socks stay down. Not the best cross there. Recentro. And that's going to be a goal kick here.
And that was pretty close as well. Again, the job posting is online to be a San Diego Internacional ball boy. Very much needed for the last couple seasons.
This goal kick is going to be brought to you in part by San Diego Punto Futbol's newest and second merch.
Ah, Maddie, you're making Ollie go get the ball. Come on now. That's the man of the match.
In the history.
Pedrito with the ball here. Over to Lucas. Loses the ball. It's going to be a chance here for City SC.
Still a chance to shot from distance, taking Zuniga down. And ball doesn't exit. It's going to be an offsides.
No, it's going to be a corner kick,
and
actually.
a corner kick. Corner kick brought to you in part by San Diego Punto Futbol's newest t-shirt. That's going to be San Diego Punto Futbol /Cantina for your pre-order. We have every and any size available. San Diego Punto Futbol, as Neves is able to go up into the heavens and reach for that ball. Rolling start with the hand. Probably could have taken a little bit longer and waited for his team to
Great dummy here from Lucas. Doesn't quite get there.
open up. Yep, doesn't get there. Just hit you by the ball. Exits the playing field.
CDSC right now looks like they have another live trying to get the second one in. Player goes down. Ref doesn't blow the whistle. Inter's not going to stop the game here.
Not going to stop the game. Wasn't a head injury. Therefore, play continues. Player is back up. An aired pass there.
Inter trying to survive a couple more minutes that are left into this game.
I love Matt's positioning as a fourth official.
Love that too.
Chance here to open up play. Zuniga clears it. Mark. Good triangulation. Good look. Good play. Mark Benito Cruz with the shot from outside and distance. He's not going for distance. He's not going for speed. He just needs to be there all along in a time of need. Zuniga
Trying to go one-on-one against Brett.
putting that pressure. Ball exits the playing field.
Giving up. Saying, I'm
Surrendering.
not going to beat Brent.
Absolutely.
We reached the 90th minute mark. Everything else is just out of time from the referee. It's safe to say that San Diego Internacional 98% there.
Oh, yeah, 98%? We got
98%.
that from the San Diego Punto Football
Statistician.
stats.
Stats and edit.
The stat geek. This cross goes inside, looking for some white-shirted.
Pedro Omar saving the day for Inter.
I mean, I know we spoke about Ollie being man of the match, but what I've seen from Pedro,
it has been phenomenal today.
outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Throw in. Wow, what technique. Good technica.
Great throw in.
Just chilling at the halfway line. Coach Papal talk. I love that.
Yep.
This ball is going to go into the nether regions of the field. Throw in for San Diego Internacional. Referee hasn't looked at his watch yet. Somebody should probably tell him the time has expired. Ball stays in play. Good work there by Mark Benito Cruz.
Ronnie getting in the way of that beautifully.
Ronnie, Ernie. That clearance is going to be a ball for San Diego Internacional. Throw-in is brought to you in part by...
Duvalin.
Sure.
Nestle.
It's going to be brought to you in part by the end of this match. The whistle blows from the referee. It's going to be a 3-1 final score for San Diego Internacional, defeating CDSC San Diego for a second time in a second tournament. That's going to be it here from Mission Bay High School. This has been Tony Sanchez and Chiva Alejandro Villaseñor from San Diego Punto Fútbol. We'll see you next time for your girlfriend slash boyfriend slash everybody's favorite soccer team, San Diego Internacional. 3-1. We'll see you next time.